Online Roulette. 9 things you must know. The game of roulette is supposed to be played for fun, but this doesn't mean that the stakes are irrelevant or that the outcome doesn't matter. There is a reason for why people don't wager virtual currency, as in the absence of a stake you can't track your progress and won't know if you're successful or not. At the end of the day, winning does matter, and in order to make your gambling experience more enjoyable, it pays off to be familiar with a couple of winning strategies. Not everything that you can find over the internet is actually worth following, and the vast majority of the systems are more likely to backfire badly instead of making you rich. Take everything with a pinch of salt and be suspicious when something sounds too good to be true, especially if somebody is requiring you to pay for information. Many of those sharing their insights over the internet have their own agenda, but even those who are well-intended might be dead wrong, and you shouldn't be suffering the consequences. First, you must understand what exactly is online roulette, how it operates, and your options. Then, follow these great tips and their explanation. Number 1. Carefully choose a trusted casino. Online gambling operators are trying to attract customers with welcome bonuses and loyalty promotions, hoping to get them hooked for a long time. Start on the right foot when playing roulette by narrowing down the search and focus only on trusted casinos. The ones that have been around for a long while are less likely to scam you, so don't allow your judgment to get clouded by seemingly irresistible bonuses. A casino that has pending complaints and disgruntled customers that post at a frantic pace all over the internet are the ones that you should steer clear of. Number 2. Check your money withdrawal options. While you're trying to find out the winning strategies for online roulette, don't forget that hitting a winning combination is not the last stage of the sequence. It is essential for the online casino to allow you to cash out your profits easily while providing you with a broad range of payment methods. Well before you make your first deposit, check the money cash out options and the corresponding commissions and fees. While preparing for the worst case scenario, it makes perfect sense to also have a smart plan for cash outs, assuming you strike it lucky. Number 3. Choose live dealer casinos over RNGs. At least in theory, an online casino that is audited by respectable companies and has a flawless track record won't scam you. The random number generator will factor in the house edge, but it shouldn't amplify it at your disadvantage. To make sure that this doesn't happen, always choose live dealer casinos when possible and enjoy the same experience as in luxurious Las Vegas or European venues. You will hit 2 birds with 1 stone, and the odds of being cheated will be further reduced, so peace of mind is assured. Number 4. Give a look at Bitcoin casinos, as some of them are provably fair. Modern online casinos allow customers to deposit and cash out using a nice assortment of payment methods and plenty of currencies. There are not many Bitcoin casinos out there, but the cryptocurrency is gaining strength, and these online gambling operators also have some of the best bonuses and promotions. It is never easy to take a leap of faith with a casino that strays from the traveled paths, but if you focus on the Bitcoin casinos that are provably fair, you won't risk anything. Number 5. Strictly define your bankroll and win target. The best thing that can happen at the end of each spin of the wheel is for the ball to land on the number, cluster, or color you anticipated. While winning is the ultimate goal, roulette players need to adhere to a strict strategy and set stop-loss limits as well as win targets. In order to comply with such a comprehensive plan, you will need a precise bankroll and discipline to refrain from chasing losses. Play the long game and don't allow downswings and upswings to change your perspective of the game. And under no circumstances fund your bankroll with money aimed at covering life expenses. Number 6. Learn the rules and read the fine print. The game of roulette is probably the easiest to play both in brick-and-mortar casinos and over the internet, with straightforward rules. Learning them doesn't take long. so make sure you invest just as much time as money, and also get familiar with the specific rules of online casinos. They could differ slightly from one online gambling operator to the other, and sometimes the most interesting information is the ones found by reading the fine print. Undertake research when playing different versions of roulette, and don't try to pick up the rules while you spin the reels on real currency. Number 7. Study the odds, the payouts, and the math. Any winning strategies for online roulette need to be based on mathematics, because at the end of the day, it is all about numbers and probabilities. Inside and outside bets have different payouts, and there is an indissoluble link between the potential profits and the risks assumed. A sizable bankroll allows more flexibility, and those who can afford the luxury of withstanding long downswings can dwell on inside bets. Only by understanding the odds and the payouts you can make an educated decision, so apply yourself and take math seriously. Number 8. Choose a betting system that works for you. There is no universal solution for betting roulette, and even if you undertake a lot of research, you will only come up with plans that may or may not work. While they are not necessarily good or bad, players succeed and fail using them depending on their ability to adjust them to their bankroll and expectations. Try to choose a roulette strategy that is sustainable, and if you plan on staying profitable in the long run, start by putting the betting system to the test. Use the sandbox environment of virtual currency before wagering real funds, so if you fail, there will be no consequences. Number 9. Don't get hooked on roulette. The game of roulette is beautiful and entertaining, while the perspective of winning a lot of money elevates it from pastime to lucrative activity. Stay optimistic about your chances and play to win, because it is always easier to have fun when you are successful at what you're doing. The goal should be to maximize the return on investment and spend some quality time, but don't get blinded by profit and sidetracked by the adrenaline rush. Online roulette is highly addictive, and many players give in to temptation by investing more money than they can afford to lose. Be smart and understand that before trying to beat the odds, you need to make sure that you can survive the odds beating you.
If this was useful to you, please don't forget to subscribe, share, and like our video. Now, maybe it's time to get your play to the next level with the great strategies you will find in our site, or watch another one of our videos.